Hello students. Today we are going to see this topic uses of computer networks. The computer network plays a major role on providing information to a large, small organization as well as individual common man. Nowadays, almost all the companies, banks, and stores are implemented the computerized transaction. Transactions are going in various locations. It may be in a small campus building, uh, cities, or at different places or cities. Okay, for all these purpose, the computer network uh, uses. Okay, uh, let us see the uh, let us see about in this passage. Okay, about it in this passage. The common use of computer networks are communication, resource sharing, data, uh, software sharing, money saving. Okay, so first one is communication. So using computer networks, you can interact with the different peoples with each other at all around the world. Uh, it provides a powerful communication among widely separated employee teams, uh, sections. They can easily communicate with very less cost via mobile, social media, uh, telephone, email, chatting, telephone, video conferencing, SMS, and MMS, etc. Okay, so it is used to communicate uh, network. Okay, so computer networks is also used for communication purposes. Next is resource sharing. Resource sharing means one device access many system. It allows all kind of program equipments and available data to anyone via internet. Okay, irrespective of physical location of the uh, resources of them. Simply, resource sharing is a sharing of such hardwares like printer, scanner, PDA, fax machine, and modem. Okay, so these are all the hardwares that can be shared through this uh, internet. Okay, so internet, not internet, through the network. Okay, so the most commonly you can see that printer is shared throughout the network. Okay, so in office you cannot buy printer for each person or each computer, so they'll be buying a single computer and it will be shared throughout the network. Okay, next is software and data sharing. So using computer networks, similar applications and other softwares will be stored at central computer or server. We can share one's software from one another to another, from one to another. It provides high reliability source of the data. For example, all files cannot be taken backups or duplicate on more than one computer. It so if one is not available due to the hardware failure or any other reason, the copy can be used. Okay, so uh, in the network you will be installing the software in the centralized server, and the network, in a network, the computers which are connected to that server will be using the software multiple times. Okay, so it is easy to manage, and it is easy to take backup of the data, and you can see that it is easy to uh, it is easy to handle the data failure also. Okay, hardware failure or data failure. So that's why they are using these computer networks to share the softwares and data. Okay, next is saving money. Using the computer networking, it is important financial aspect for organization because it saves money. It reduces the paperwork, manpower, and saves time. Okay, so you can see that if you want before this network, everything should be transferred manually. Okay, so nowadays you can see that you can send a document just by a clicking of a mouse. Okay, so that is cost efficient. Okay, so cost efficient and you can save lot of money in a organization. So next is network in business. So in 21st 20th 21st century, communication is necessary for successful business operations and technology. For the business interaction, here computer networks were faster. The internet becomes full strength and wireless communication has been transformed the way of business performed. By the usage of latest technologies such as cloud computing are becoming used to allow are being used to allow globally, mm, without sacrificing uh, security or limited user access. Here, here on why internet conversation happens faster, quick decision making saves money, a lot of time. We are we all know that time is money in business. On the way of e-banking, we already have seen that we can pay or receive money from or to customer may be easily done by gateways or by online payment were much easier on this method. Here any type of business, it may be larger, smaller size, B2C. B2C means business to customer, business to business. So business to government, customer to business, customer to customer, customer to government. So these are all the different types of communication between businesses through this network. Okay, and you can see that company licensing and certification, bill payment, received invoice, receipts, invoices, stock maintenance can be done without any geological boundary. Okay, so the company may be somewhere around the world, the customer will be here in this country. Okay, so he can get clarified, or he can get the product details, or get the invoice, every details through a mail or through the internet with the help of the network. Direct human interactions are reduced because of internet. Even working environment is also shrunk means small. It has become small. Buyers directly purchase any product from manufacturer with the lowest cost. Middle person brokerage charges are reduced. Above is possible if we are in internet. The network connectivity in business is as shown in figure 10.4. Okay, so this is the business distribution, so through the internet. Okay, so headquarters will be there in somewhere, branch office will be there in all the locations, so they share the data by using this internet. Next is network at home. Okay, nowadays you can see that network is also available in the home. Okay, in our houses. Okay, um, on this home network, games and entertainments are much needed for both parents and childrens. Network at home is a group of devices such as computers, mobile speakers, camera, game systems, and printers. that connected by network. Uh, the home network at home were connected in two ways. One is wired network and another is wireless network. So wired network will be connected with network cables such as speakers, CCTV, printer, outdoor, and a scanner, etc. So in foreign countries, you can see that when the car arrives to the gate, they will be pressing a button, then the gate will be automatically opening. Okay, so this is a wireless connection between this car and the gate opening system. So a wireless network is connected device like tablets, indoor camera, and e-reader. Without cable, Wi-Fi can be used. Refer figure 10.5. So this is a wired connection, and the next one is wireless connection. Okay, so modem is connected to the computer with the cable, but in the wireless connection, computer or a laptop is connected without the wire connection. So here also geological location is not an option. Okay, so you can access the network throughout the space that is accessible in the home. Okay, and security is also very high if you are providing a network firewalls, so that intruders cannot able to hack your home network. Next is mobile network. Okay, so we all know this, what is mobile network. So you can see that a mobile network is accessed through the towers, and you can just make that call or video call or chat or share the documents, or even you can do the uh, uh, office work in this mobile network. Okay, so what is mobile network? The person who is connecting to the server will be moving from one location to another location. So in every location there will be a accessing tower. So when he move from one location to another location, he'll be connected to uh, the tower or access point which is located in the current location. Okay, so uh, this is the mobile network accessing. Okay, so you may be in a home or you may be in office, or everything can be connected by DSL cables, cellular network, or even you can access the network by using satellite connections. Okay, so internet service provider will be providing you the internet. Okay, so all this can be done by using this mobile network. Okay, next is features of mobile network. Less consumption of power is used by the mobile devices compared with a single transmission or satellite. Often cell towers were nearer. Huge uh, huge capa- huge capacity than a larger um, transmission at a single frequency can be used for different or many link as long as they are being in different cell. Coverage a large area than a single transmitter. You can add more towers indefinitely, and and cannot be limited by any horizon limits. Okay, so you can add access point to any location or these towers, so that there is no limitation. Okay, for the network. So probably all telecom providers have developed data and voice cellular network for the occupied the whole land area of the earth. From this, it allows mobile phones and computing device were connected to the public switch network, telephone network, private cellular networks, and can be used at various locations like research and above large organization and small industries like as likely as public safety agencies. Even though all the service providers give internet, cannot make a reach to all computers. After the reach of mobile, it is makes all to access the internet via mobile or cellular phones. Okay, reach the network easier to access. Whenever we go, we can access. Wherever we go, we can access. For example, one businessman wants to travel from his office by transport from 1 hour for an hour. On that time, we cannot have connectivity to office. So, but our home, but why this mobile network, he can stay in touch with his by his mobile by searching some important points, checking emails can be done, watching the progress can be easy on this way. Computer knowledge not necessary to easy access the internet by mobile network here. So if you computer network in a computer network, computer knowledge is not necessary to for you to access it. Okay, next is social application. uh, it can network can be used in social application also, okay, like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. So you can see that you have to first become a membership of it. Okay, so this you must also become a account holder of it. Okay, so that's why they are given as membership. Next is content contribution. So if you want to telecast some ideas, or if you want to share the information, then you have to contribute the content. So next is frequent return visit. Okay, if you are a health professional, then you will be able to monitor the patient by using this network, and you can visit. Okay, uh, visit him by using this network as a video conference or e-communication. Okay, next is human relationship building. So the common goal or most of a most social network is to allow the interaction that builds strong connection within communities of people. Okay, your relative may be abroad, so if you want to communicate him, you can use this computer networks to communicate him. So usefulness of social networking: group information sharing over large distance. So if you create a group in any social media, then you can share the information just by touching on the screen. Okay, next is broadcast announcement. So if you want to broadcast information, then you can use this computer network to share the information or broadcast the information to everyone. Next is fostering diversity of thoughts. Okay, so some critics of social networks point out the online communication attracts people by similar interests and background. Indeed, when the peoples with a different opinion does not get together on online, many discussion seems to be degenerated into personal attacks and so-called flame war. So it can be argued by online debates are healthy in the long run. Although individuals may begin with more extreme views, over time their thinking gets influenced by the comments of the others, and at least to some extent, from people who stuck with the busy schedule can have some relaxation and no current affairs news via the social networks, uh, can easier to wish someone and keep on touch their followers, lovable persons. Okay, so this you can see that in this paragraph, uh, they are trying to say that if you are having same idea, okay, so if you are uh, if you are sharing some content, then you can see that some of the difference of opinion will be erased, and people with the different ideas will be arguing with it. So this argument or is known as frame wars. Frame wars, you can see that the person will be arguing that mm, his point is better or his point is right. So debunkers. Okay, so if I share information on the internet, then that person who is not having the same idea will be arguing with me with this the same social media. So this is the frame war. Okay. Next, you can see that if you are having a busy schedule, then you can use this internet or social media to have a relaxation or knowing the current affairs, newses, and etc. Okay. So with this, we are finishing this chapter. In the next class, we will be starting a new chapter, uh, which is the 11th chapter. Okay. So I'll be sending you these documents so that you can view the answers of these book back exercises in the group. Okay. Thank you, students.